What is up? Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Glad you're here. I probably should start off with an introduction. My name is Nevada. I'm 23 years old. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm chronically ill and I'm about to be a full-time college student. Yeah, I work in retail right now. I don't know how long that's gonna stick. I think this is just gonna be a vlog, honestly, because I need to get my life together. I need to get ready for bed. I have not done meds, set up fluids, taken down the feeds from today. They're right here. I actually just got half of my supply order. I switched supply companies. I was with Option Care and honestly, they just suck. My pump, it's a good thing that I actually had 2 pumps. I ended up with 2 pumps somehow. I really don't know. They didn't call me back for days, like almost a week, about the other pump, and it just wasn't working, beeping nonstop. I couldn't take it anymore. So I switched back to my old home care company. A new pole, backpack, a new pump. Honestly, I have no idea what's in these boxes. It looks like bags, the pole, and maybe like syringes or something, or extensions. I really don't know. I just know they sent me a bunch of supplies, so I am a little bit excited to unpack all of that because Option Care has been giving me the bare minimum. They just switch their supplies every month. Like, I don't know, like I might get different syringes. I'm like, it's just annoying. I don't have time for that. But let's start meds. Flush my liquid med and all of my pills. Let me just go ahead and disconnect from it because I'm about to set up fluids anyway. It's been a lot better doing feeds in the daytime and fluids at night. I've been having a lot more nausea and pain recently with like pushing meds. At first, like obviously it was very, very painful. Really started trying to take my medications every day. It got a lot better, but recently it's just been a little bit difficult lately. Probably just because this is how these things go and I get flares and I often forget that. Like I don't take any medicine for my gastroparesis. I've seen many GI doctors, lots of good ones and stuff, but after they kind of failed, chemo ended, and my intestines have really not been liking me tonight. I have not eaten anything today by mouth, but obviously I do my feeds, but that still causes symptoms, so I've been running to the toilet back and forth for like the past 4 hours. It's a little bit uncomfy. I just got that new shipment. If there's syringes in it, I'm just gonna toss these. Except for this one, I literally just opened this one. Like I've been using them for like the past 2 weeks or so. Meds are finished for the night. Don't mind that. This is the shipment. That is not everything. I moved back home from Seattle in November. Hey, we got another stupid cheap pole. Actually, I kind of like this one a little bit better. My pole is broken because I tripped on it and fell on it like a month ago. So that's nice. Alright, period. Oh my gosh, I have to decorate this pole, you guys. At my job, I've been seeing these strawberry fairy lights. Would that be cute on the pole? Comment down below if you think it'd be cute on my pole, because I think it'd be really cute. It'll go with the theme of my room. The theme is strawberries. I love them. I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking about, we have so many cute little comforters, like switching the vibe around for spring. How do you feel about that? Infinity bag. I really don't feel like doing this right now. I have some in there. Do this when the rest of the shipment comes tomorrow. It's so much better than Option Care though, because they have a courier instead of like getting it delivered by like the USPS, because they never follow instructions. And we have to sign for it, which is also nice. Oh my gosh, guys. 30, 20 ml syringes, 30, 60 ml syringes. That's crazy. Because I switched companies, I got a new infusion backpack. It's blue. It's hideous. Moving on. I'm really appreciative, but it is hideous. A new infinity pump, and this time I have the pole clamp. Thank you. I accidentally got the 4x4. I have a whole thing of split gauze from last month because I really don't use them. I have 2 pads. This is the best because Option Care would not send me any good tape. Yes, I'm literally so happy right now. You guys don't even understand. Look at this whole roll of Hyperfix. That is insane. I know it seems like a little thing, but like these things like make my life just a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and set up this new pump. You guys, this is a fresh new pump. I am over the moon. Nothing better than having fresh supplies. Now I'm so happy because I have the pull clamp. Let's turn it on. I'm turning the rate up. 5, so we have a little bit to go. Okay. She's beautiful. And just I can go ahead and switch out. Oh gosh, these are the good ones. Hot in here. My to-do list for this week revolves around college.
Anything between them, which is an annoying question to and given people wasn't a year ago.
This is a box.
She's 22 years old.
Okay,
And she lives in
my mattress is not on the floor.
And Christian says most people.
Well, I thought I recorded a whole bunch of stuff, but I did not. I don't think Option Care wants this back. I only found a box. I feel like this looks sad though. Get started with our morning routine. Mountain Valley spring water is what I used to drink, and I use that in my tube. Let's just start with meds. And while we do meds, I want to talk about how I get out of homelessness. So obviously there's a whole backstory to this story, but that's a story for another time. Let me know down below if you guys want to hear that story. Anyway, so basically the thing is I'm in Seattle, and I'll just set this as how I got out of it. So skipping, like, this is fast forward. So now we're in like July. I have been staying at this young adult shelter. I won't say the name of it just because, like, yeah, but it's in Seattle and it is in a frat house. And it is in a college neighborhood. That's why it's in a frat house. But I stayed there for like maybe 2 months. I had a job at McDonald's, like I was working and stuff trying to get up my money, but side note, a freaking staff member stole my whole strawberry shortcake pajama fit. Like, why would you do that? Like, my domestic violence case manager bought that for me. What about that makes you think you should steal it as a staff member? BFFR. Like, be freaking for real. But anyway, like I was saying, so basically it was just a random day. I don't even know. It was during the week, and I was like talking to some people outside of the shelter because you have to be out by 8 a.m. Like, if you're on the property, they can ban you for the night and you'll have nowhere to stay. So I'm off the property and I'm like standing like a couple feet away talking to people, and like this lady comes up. And mind you, backstory about this lady, she is a case manager and she has been trying to get me on her caseload for like the whole time I've been there. But I already had like somehow acquired like 6 case managers at this point, and I was like, okay, and none of them are helping me. Like, I feel like, what am I doing this for? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing all of this for? But then this one day, like I said, I'm outside. She like comes up to me with her rollator. She's disabled. She comes up to me on her rollator and she's like, hey, girl, this is a piece of paper. On this piece of paper is a number. When this number calls you, you need to answer the phone. I'm like, why? Like, cool. I mean, cool, but why? And she's like, it's your housing. And I'm like, no, bet. So I go throughout my day. I don't know. I think I had to work or something, probably. I'm always working. But later on, like in the evening, I get a call and it's like a different case manager, and they're like, hey, this is for the youth home. And the youth home is run by one of the native tribes. I'm not sure which one, actually. I'll have to look that up. But it was run by one of the native tribes, so I didn't even really know that I was allowed to really use this resource. I didn't even know about it. But the case manager basically said I had to come tour and like see if I was a good fit, but we already knew I was gonna stay. And basically the youth home, the program is a 2-year-long program. And for the first part, you come into the youth home and you stay for however long you want. It can be like up to a year you can stay in the actual youth home. Personally, I already had a job and I already had goals and things that I needed to like achieve. I just needed like help getting there. So since I already had a job, I moved in July, and then I moved into my own apartment in September. I signed my own lease for my own apartment, and the program basically, they did my down payment and the first month's rent, and then from there on they would keep paying the rent, but as the months went on they would pay less and less, and then I would start being responsible for more. And by the end of the program I would have learned how to manage my money, pay bills, pay rent, and like I would have learned how to do all these things. And like obviously like there's a lot of work that I had to do to like really get here and really do it, but I was like over the moon and like overjoyed. It seemed like, because like before I was hitting so many roadblocks. I couldn't get a new job, like nothing was working out, everything was falling through. And then like I separated from like everyone I knew, and I went through a breakup, and while I was alone, like my whole entire life got so much better. Whoa. And then after that, like I realized like, yes, I can work, but working at Domino's full time is not sustainable. Somehow now I have absolutely no storage when I'm trying to record videos. I record myself every single day. What do you mean? Now I don't have storage. Girl, bye. BFFR. I pay for 2 TBs of storage. And I'm going to get my money's worth. Actually so glad I switched over, because I literally was about to buy these syringes out of pocket. My health out of pocket. I'm just irritated, y'all. Like I'm actually over it. I'm just trying to take the medicine so I cannot be irritated. I just wasted my medicine. So let's do it again. You guys don't understand. I am irritated. I'm literally about to lose my mind. Do my skincare. We're gonna do my hair. So I have super sensitive skin now. Like I always have had sensitive skin, but now since chemo, like it's so much worse. Last year broke out so bad, like I was reacting to everything. My whole entire face and body were covered with tiny little bumps, and they were so itchy. Honestly and truly, I think it was from I used like detergents that I had never used. I had never eaten, like just because I was homeless, like I said. Like staying in the shelters, you can't really pick and choose. Yes, I can always go to the store, but obviously I didn't really have much money to get things. Now, just go ahead and enjoy this montage of me getting out of the house. Nothing much really happened. I really needed to go to the store to get some pajamas because I don't really have any pajama pants, and I've been wearing my dad's pajama pants, but they are way too big, and that is not looking cute. So I went to the store and I got a couple pajama sets and a skirt, and I thought everything was really cute. And when I got home, my order from Calico on Etsy was waiting for me. Super, super, super cute. Now I'm pretty tired, so we're just gonna take my meds and head to bed. Good night, guys.